Executive Orders Part 3, the order to kill all the Hebrew baby boys. Exodus chapter 1, verses 15 through 17. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then shall she live. But the midwives feared Yahuwah, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. The enemy is always targeting our men. Through the Arab slave trade, they castrated most of our boys and men and kept the women as their concubines and got rid of their seed. Same thing, this is what was going on here in Egypt. Also, even in America, more men are always lynched than the women, even though they will take some women out, but it's mostly predominantly the men. More of our men are unalived by the slave patrollers they call police than the women. Don't get me wrong, they'll kill our women, our children, our elderly, but the primary target is our men. I'm so glad the Hebrew midwives weren't like some of these brainwashed Christians, and 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 the fact that they did not obey the order that was coming from the government, because some of them like to use Romans 13, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. So they like to take that scripture out of context, and they only believe in it when whoever they support is in charge. It seems like when the other party's in charge, they don't quote that verse then. Exodus chapter 1, verse 22. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. Remind me of the United States, always wanting to use our ancestors' babies as alligator bait. Always feeding them to the alligators. Doing their little wicked sacrifices, sacrificing our babies to the alligators. Anyone remember this jacket worn by Ron DeSantis' wife during his 2024 presidential campaign? Yeah, they knew exactly what they were saying when they came up with that. When it comes to them alligators, trying to use that code language, but we ain't slow. We know exactly who you were talking to and what you were talking about. The executive of all executives, Abba Yahuwah, has his own orders that's releasing on the earth to consume the wicked. So hold your head up, Yasharel, be encouraged, and endure until the end.